Welcome to Maths TV. Today we'll be going through IGCSE Maths paper 3-1 October-November 2018.
Let us go through IGCSE Mathematics paper 3 core 058031 October-November 2018. Question number 1. Lena owns a cafe. One day Lena records the drinks she sells in 1 hour. So these are the drinks. Telechart is provided. We have to record this in telechart. So T we can make like this one, 1, 2 and 3, 4 also, and fifth one is this, so we can cross this one. Then there is one more T, so this will be 1 and another T, this one. Basically these are T, this is coffee row, so we have to copy this one over here. So I will shift this everything over here, 4 and 5 and these two over here, and I will erase this one. This is for coffee, so coffee we will take later. So this one is also T, so we are done with this T, and these are 8. We will write here 8. Coffee, now we can take 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And then next coffee is this one, and there's one more coffee, so we can write coffee. So after representing, this is the frequency. By adding all these 3 lines, then comes to juice, and juice we are taking this 1, 2, 3 juice, 1, 2, 3, and there is no more juice, so this will be 3 here. Milkshake, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and fifth one will be this. And then there is this one more milkshake, so this one, and this will be 6 over here, and this should add up to 24. If we double check our number is adding up to 24 or not, 7 plus 3 plus 6 plus 8, and which is equal to 24. So our calculations are correct. Then draw a bar chart to show this information. Complete the scale on the frequency axis. So this side we need the scale also. Frequency maximum is 8, so we can take this one as 1, this one as 2, then 3 and 4, and next will be 5 and 6, then 7 and 8. We can take up to this one, which is 9. Now we will start drawing bars. For coffee it is 7, frequency is 7, so for coffee we can draw bar from here up to this one will be coffee, so we can draw by the help of the scale. So we can draw coffee over here, this one up to this will be coffee. The next one is juice will be 3, so 3 is up to this one, so we can draw a height of 3. Then next is milkshake. Milkshake is for up to 6, so this will be up to milkshake will be 6 1. Okay, so this is for milkshake. Next is T8. 8 will be up to this level, so this one will be 8. Now we can draw this bar. Now this is done. Next, B part. This table shows the opening hours of the cafe. Monday to Thursday, this is the time. Friday, Saturday and Sunday timing is given. Work out the total number of hours the cafe opens in 1 week. So we can check the difference by the calculator. 17 hours minus this one, 17 hours minus 8 hours and 30 minutes. This will be equal to 8 hours and 30 minutes. We can write 0, 8 and 30 for this one, and this will be 19 hours minus 8 hours and 30 minutes. This will be 10 hours and 30 minutes, and difference for Sunday timing is 18 hours minus 9 hours will be equal to 9 hours. So this will be 9 hours, 0, 9 and 0, 0 we can write. So after calculating these times, we'll have to check this is Monday to Thursday. This one we'll have to multiply by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So this time will be for 4 days. So we'll multiply this time 8 hours and 30 minutes by 4, because this will be continuing for 4 days, and this is Friday and Saturday, so this will be 2 days, 10 hours 30 minutes, plus this will be for only 1 day, so this will be 9 hours. And this calculation, if we solve this with calculator, so 4 multiplied by 8 hours and 30 minutes, this one, plus 2 multiplied by 10 hours and 30 minutes, so and plus 9 hours, this will be equal to 64 hours. So we can write here 64 hours. Second part, Lena is in cafe for 40 hours each week. Ron is in the cafe when Lena is not there. Calculate the percentage of the total opening hours that Ron is in cafe each week. So out of 64 hours, which is the time for which cafe is opening, 40 hours Lena is there. So 64 minus 40 will be 24. So 24 divided by 64 into percentage, this will be the percentage time, and we can calculate this. This will be 24 divided by 64 and multiply by 100. This will be equal to 37.5%. 37.5%. Sadak buys 3 cups of tea and 2 cookies for this much. A cup of tea costs this much. Work out the cost of a cookie. So if we write equation 3 cups of tea and 2 cookies, so 3 and 1 cup of tea is this one, so 1.75, and plus 2 cookies, and we do know the price of cookies, so we can write X is costing how much, 6.95. so this will be our equation. So 2x will be equal to 6.95 and minus 3 into 1.75, and x will be equal to 6.95 minus 3 into 1.75 and divided by 2. So we can calculate this. This will be fraction 6.95 minus 3 into 1.75 divided by 2, and this will be equal to, we have done some error, so multiplication sign, again error, so this should be, bracket close should be here, so this will be decimal value will be 0.85. we can write here $0.85. The price of a cake is this much. At the end of the day, Lena reduces the price of each cake by 35%. So we'll calculate 100 minus 35. 100 minus 35 will be 65. So we'll calculate 65% of the price, which is 2.60. This one we will get the price of new price will be by multiplying this one, so we'll get new price, and this is $1.69. $1.69. We can write here 1.69 as answer. Then question number 2, write down all the factors of 18. Factors of 18, you know, are the the numbers which are totally dividing 18 or completely dividing 18 without any remainder. They are 1, then 2, 3 as well, then 6, 9, 18. So these are the divisors which are completely dividing 18 without any remainder. Write down a prime number between 40 and 51. We can write 41. 41 is a prime number. There can be other answers as well, like 43 and 47, because they are asking for a prime number, so we have mentioned only one. So this calculation C part, we can do 1.09 plus fraction 7.85 and divided by 6.21 minus 4.37. This will be equal to 5.35. So 5.35. Answer should be correct to one decimal place, so we can write answer as 5.4. Find the value of this one. Under root 2.89. This will be equal to 1.7. So next part, 14 raised to the power 3 and 14 raised to the power 3 will be equal to 2744. 2744 will be our answer. And then 4 raised to the power minus 2, this will be equal to 1 over 16. C part, CI part, 126 is equal to this one. Find the value of k. So what we can do, we can calculate this. We can basically shift this to the side. 126 divided by 2 into 3 raised to the power 2 will be equal to k, and k we can calculate 126 divided by 2 multiply by 3 squared, and this will be equal to 7. So value will be 7. Write 90 as the product of its prime numbers. So we'll take 90 and write down the prime numbers. So 2 multiplied by 45, and then we can take 3, and 3 multiplied by 15 is this one. So we are circling the prime numbers 3, and this will be 5. So these are the prime numbers which we have circled. It will be 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 and multiplied by 5. These are the prime numbers. Find the lowest common multiple LCM of 90 and 126. So 90 and 126 we will write, and we will use division method. We can divide this by 3, so 30. Then 126, this will be 3 4s are 12 and 3 2s are 6. Then 3 again, this will be 10, and this will be 42 as it is, because this is not completely divisible by 3. Then by 2, this will be 5. Basically this is divisible by 3, so we can check this 3. We can check 42 is divisible by 3. Yes, 14. So this will be 14 over here. Then we can divide by 2. 2 5s are 10 and 2 7s are 14. There's no further division possible, so we'll write these. So this will be, we can write 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 7, and then we can use the calculator to check what will be this number. So this is 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5, and my last will be multiplied by 7. This will be 630. So our answer will be 630. Question number 3. The table gives some information about the numbers of visitors at a layer center one day. Male, female, detail, adult, child, everything is given. We have to complete the table. Something added to 144 should be 240. So 240 minus 144 should be equal to 96. So here we are getting 96. And something added to 129 is 260. So 260 minus 129 is equal to 131. So this will be 131. Now the table is complete. A part is done. Then this one, work out how many more child visitors than adult visitors there are. So child visitors are this one, adult visitors are this one. So 275 minus 225, this will be equal to 50. So these 50 more. So answer will be 50. Then third part, write down the fraction of visitors that are adults. So this will be 225 are adults out of what total is 500. So this will be 500, and we can simplify this by writing 225 and divided by 500. This will be equal to 9 by 20. So 9 by 20 will be our answer. Then comes write the ratio number of males, number of females. Give your answer in the simplest form. So male to female, this is 240 ratio 260. And to simplify this, what we can do, we can use calculator. 240 divided by 260 will be equal to 12 by 13. So this will be 12 and this will be 13. Answer will be 12 by 13. That's all. Then one of these visitors is selected at random. Find the probability that this visitor is a male child. Male child is 144. So 144 divided by the total, which is 500. So this will be our answer. 144 divided by 500 will be the probability. Then comes B part, the number of people in each of 150 cars entering the layer center car park is recorded. This table is provided. Write down the mode. Mode is the most occurring, and most occurring is this one, 41. So for 1, this will be 1 will be the most occurring. Then calculate the mean. Mean, we are using the formula sigma fx over sigma f. So this will be 40. 4 multiplied by 1 plus 43 multiplied by 2 plus this one will be 30 multiplied by 3 plus 25 multiplied by 4. Then comes 8 multiplied by 5. Divided by will be 150, which is the total number of cars. And then comes the simplification part. So 44 multiplied by 1 will be same, plus next will be 43 multiplied by 2 and plus 30 multiplied by 3. This is done. Then this side plus 25 multiplied by 4 and plus 8 multiplied by 5 and divided by 150. So this will be 12 by 5, which is 2.4. So our answer will be 2.5. We can write here 12 by 5 as well. Then in a survey of 50 visitors to the layer center, 18 used the gem. So one day 1500 people visited the layer center. So 18 out of 50, 18 out of 50 is the ratio. So 18 out of 50. So multiply by this one out of 1500. How many will be the people? 18 divided by 50 into 1500. This will be equal to 540. So answer will be 540. Question number 4, A part, complete the table of values, and we have to just replace minus 1 in the given equation. If we check, given equation is x square, so minus 1 squared and minus 5 into minus 1, so this will be equal to 6. This value will be 6. And next we have to replace 0, so if we place 0 over here, so we'll get 0. And then comes 6. If we are replacing 6 over here and 6 over here as well, so this will be equal to 6, so we can write here 6. So we got the table. Then on the grid, draw the graph of this equation. So we have to plot this graph, so you can see this. So minus 1 and 6, minus 1 and 6 will be this point, and then comes 0 0, okay, this one, then 1 and minus 4, I'll have to move, so 1 and minus 4 will be this point. Then comes 2 and minus 6, 2 and minus 6 will be this point. And then comes 3 and minus 6, 3 and minus 6 will be this point. 4 and minus 4 will be over here. Then 5 and 0 will be on x-axis, and 6 and 6 will be over here. So we got all the points. Now we have to draw the graph. Before drawing this graph, if you see these two points are in balance, so we have to check the middle point, which is 2.5. so we replace value of 2.5 in this equation, and we have already this one, so we'll just replace 2.5 to check the value, and 2.5, so this will be equal to minus 6.25. so this will be in the middle, will be minus 6.25. this is 6 and this is 6.5. we can take up to this one as minus 6.25. yeah, now we got exact position in between this one. We can't take this straight line like this, so we have taken another point, and now we can plot this graph properly. I will change the direction to plot it properly. So smooth curve is required. We will be trying to draw smoother curve like this one. Then we will be moving, we have to move up to this one. Next line, you need to practice this to get a smoother line. So I'm trying to draw as smooth as possible. So we'll draw the other side as well. Hopefully you are understanding everything, and you have subscribed the Maths TV channel as well. If you have not yet done, then like the video also, and don't forget to subscribe Maths TV, and also recommend this channel to your friends so that they will get benefit of it also, and also introduce this channel to your teachers. So we are done with this smoother curve. Now if I'll show you, this is the curve which we have done, almost smoother, and they are saying write the coordinates of the lowest point of your graph. So we have already calculated, this is 2.5 is the x value, so we can write here 2.5, and y value was this one, minus 6.25. so minus 6.25 we can give this value as well. Then they are saying use your graph to solve this equation. X square minus 5x is equal to 3. So x square minus 5x is y, so we can write y is equal to 3, and y is equal to 3 line we will be drawing by the help of scale. Now we got the ruler and we will be drawing this one. X is equal to y is equal to 3, sorry, not x is equal to 3. So y is equal to 3 is this line, and we can see it is intersecting this graph at this point. We will check this y minus value first. This is 0.5 and it is a little more than 0.5, or we can take it as 0.6. So it's closer to 0.6, so we are taking this one as minus 0.6 value. We will write here minus 0.6 value, and the second value is this one, which is 5.5 is this one, so this will be 5.6 up to this point. So positive 5.6 will be here. Now B part, this straight line is given. Line L is drawn on the grid, and in the form y is equal to mx plus c, and find the equation of the line. Equation of the line we have to calculate. So for writing equation of line, we require value of c and we require value of m. So value of c is always y-intercept. Y-intercept will be this one, which is 2. So c value we can write here 2. Basically we require c value, or we can use the other way, which is a gradient. We can find the gradient from this triangle, this shaded triangle. From here we can write rise and run. Rise will be 2 and run will be 4. So m value will be equal to rise over run, which is equal to 2 over 4, and which is equal to 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is basically this will be right side down, so it will be minus. So minus 1 by 2 is the gradient of this line. The other line, which is so we have to take this value of m, and this point we can take any point, like for example this one, 4 and 0 is the point. This one we can take it as 4 and 0. So point will be 4 and 0. We will be using this point and this gradient, and we will write equation y minus y1, which is 0, is equal to m. M will be minus 1 by 2, so we can write here minus 1 over 2 into x, which is x minus x1, which is 4. So this will be our equation. Now we can simplify. Y is equal to minus 1 by 2x and minus minus plus, and this will be 2. 1 by 2 multiplied by 4 will be 2. So this will be our answer, minus 1 by 2x plus 2. I'll show you this one. Okay, so this was y is equal to minus 1 by 2x plus 2, and this is the answer which we have written over here. Then second part, line P is parallel to line L. Parallel to line L, it means whatever gradient of line L, this P line will also be having the same gradient. So m is equal to minus 1 by 2, and the point given is this one, which is 0 and minus 1. So we'll be writing equation for this. On the grid above, draw this line. So we have to draw this line. So to draw this line, we will go to this 0 and minus 1. 0 and minus 1 is this point, and gradient is minus 1 by 2. When we are writing m is equal to minus 1 by 2, it means rise is minus 1 and run is this one. So from here, minus 1 unit this one, and 2 units rise will be down. So this will be minus 1 unit down and 2 units to the right. So 1 and 2 units. So this point. So we got this point and this point. I'll mark these 2 points. These 2 points we got. How we got these points? Once again, I'll repeat. We will be going to this 0 and minus 1. First we'll go to this point. This is 0 and this minus. So basically 0 and minus 1 will be this point, not this point. So we'll go to this point 0 and minus 1, and from here I'll change these points. So from here rise is minus 1, so minus 1 will be 1 unit down and then 2 units right, so 1 and 2. So our point will be this and this. Now we can use the scale to draw this point, this line. This will be the line which is drawn over here, and this line is parallel to this line. You can even see this is parallel. So this is done. And then comes question number 5, and question number 5 is the scale drawing shows the positions of lighthouse L and the ship S. The scale is 1 centimeter represents 5 kilometers, and this is the scale provided, and work out the actual distance in kilometers from S to L. So S to L, if we measure, this is 6.8. So it is 6.8 centimeters. We can take it as 6.8 centimeters. So this will be, if we multiply this by 5, because this is the 5, scale factor is 5, so this will be answering to 6.8 multiplied by 5 is equal to 34, which is equal to 34. For this question, this type of question, you should keep in mind that these drawings which are provided in published paper are not matching with the exact drawing which are provided to the students in examination hall, because this is a little reduced size, reduced paper. So in this drawing, distance from L to S is 6.8, but according to the marking scheme, answer is 37. This means that the distance in the actual paper was 7.4 instead of this one. So if we multiply 7.4 by 5, we will get 37. So I'm writing here 37, which is marking scheme answer, which is this one, but this is the actual, this drawing, the marking scheme calculation, which is according to the paper provided to the students. Hopefully you understood this. This is standard for all this type of drawing questions. Measure the bearing of S from L. So bearing of S from L. So that will be this angle which we have to measure. So we can use protractor to measure this. We can measure this, and if we place properly here, and over here, if you can see from here, this is 130, 1, 2, 3, so 133. So we can write here as 133, and then comes, and we can write here answer also 133 degrees. Another ship T is 22 kilometer from L and on the bearing of 210. So from L to, first of all, we'll check the bearing. Bearing is 210. So 210, we have to check this one. We can extend this with dotted line. This will be 180 degrees, and then 210 bearing will be 210 minus 180 will be equal to 30 degrees. So we have to extend more this one 30 degrees to this side. So 30 degrees will be over here. So we have done some working on this side also, not an issue. So we can extend this like this. So this is the bearing of 210 which is required. So starting from this point up to this one is 210. I will write here. Then they are saying 22 kilometers. So 22 kilometers, we can divide 22 by the scale factor, which is 5. So this will be equal to 4.4. So we have to open compass as 4.4. So 4.4 will be up to this one, and we are making an arc of 4.4. So hopefully you are understanding. So even if you can want, we can erase this, but it's okay. This is the point, which is this point is to be marked as T. So this is T point. This working you can do anywhere else, and this is T point, which is for this ship, which we have done over here. Then B part, in this part use a ruler and compass only and show your construction arcs clearly. The scale drawing shows the positions of two yachts P and Q. 1 centimeter represents 100 meters. So first of all, this part 1, they are saying construct the locus of points equidistant from P and Q. So for that one, what we will be doing, we will be joining these 2 points, and then we'll be finding the locus of points which are equidistant from these 2. So this one will be the, and after joining this one, we'll be taking more than half, and we'll mark here and here. After marking, we will take more than half, and we'll make 2 arcs, one over here and the other one on the lower side. So after making arcs, I will move page a little up so that you can see. So the same size, we can make another arc. So we got 2 pairs of arcs. After this one, we will be joining these 2 points of intersection, and this will be the locus of this, and this one and this one we can join. We got the locus. And then they are saying another yacht Y is closer to P than Q. So closer to P than Q, so on this side of the line, less than 700 meter from Q. So less than 700, scale is 100, 1 centimeter is equal to 100. So 700 divided by 100 will be 7. So 7 centimeters, we have to open compass 7 centimeter, and we have to make arc. So 7 centimeters, if I'll open this one up to this, and after opening this, we can make arc by placing here. We can make arc like this one over here, and then we can extend this line which we have already drawn. So we can extend this line so that it can intersect this arc. So this will be like this. So after intersection, then they are saying on the scale drawing, construct and shade the region where yacht Y is. So we can construct this over here, and now we will be shading. This is the part which we have to shade. So this is closer than this, so shading part should not go outside. So we can shade this side. Hopefully you are understanding this question as well. we will be uploading past papers, and as well as we will be covering the syllabus also by different sections of the syllabus we will be covering separately in videos. So if you have not yet subscribed to Maths TV, better to subscribe so that you will be getting notification for that, and I'll be waiting for your comments also about this video and the other videos as well. And you can download the PDF of this solution paper and the question paper and marking scheme from this video comments also, and link for Facebook, Twitter and Instagram for Maths TV are provided in the comments section. So this is the portion, this is the area where yacht Y will be. So this is done. Then question number 6a part, write down the coordinates of the point P. So point P is having x value as -2, so we can write here -2, and y value will be 5, so it will be -2 and 5. Write down the column vector of PQ. Column vector of PQ, we can check column vector of PQ. This will be, from here we can check 1 2 3 4 units. X value is 4 and y value will be 1 2 3, so it will be down, and this will be down -3 and 4, so we can write 4 and -3 y value. So we can write this column vector. Then QR is equal to 3 by 2. On the grid, plot R, so we have to plot R. X value is 3, so Q to R will be 3 units right, 1 2 3 units right and 2 units up, 1 2 units. So this will be the R point which we can mark over here, and this will be R. And then they are saying PQRS is a parallelogram. On the grid, complete the parallelogram PQRS. Write down the coordinates of the point S. So what we will be doing, we will be drawing the parallelogram, and how we can draw this one, we can join these 2 points, and we can check this one is basically, if we check this so we'll check this R point, position vector of R with respect to Q. This will be 1 2 3 units right and 2 units up. So from here 1 2 3 units right and 2 units up will be this point. So this is how we reached over this point, PQR, and this will be S. And now we can join this one with that R with S. So this parallelogram will be completed. This is done. Then comes to next is QR is equal to 302. Okay, so this one position vector we have to write of S. S will be 1 and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So 1 and 7 will be the ordered pair for this one. So 1 and 7. Then B part is transformation question. Describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. So it's just moved, translated. So we can check this corner, this vertex, 1 2 3 4 units left and 2 units up. So we can write column vector as -4 and 2. X value will be first, then will be the Y value, and this is translation. So we can write here translation, and vector will be this one. On the grid, draw the image of triangle A after a reflection in the line y is equal to -1. So y is equal to -1 will be this line we can draw here. Y is equal to -1 will be this line, So y is equal to -1. Accurately we have to be careful and draw accurate drawing. Now we have to reflect this about this one. So 1 2 units, so 1 2 units, so this point will be reflected over here, then this one and this one. So we can draw the triangle like this will be the reflected drawing. Then on the grid draw the image. I'll have to show the question as well. So on the grid draw the image of triangle A after rotation through 180 degree about 0 0. So rotation, this one will be using tracing paper, and we can place tracing paper over here and draw the coordinate axis. Like for example this one, we have sketched the coordinate axis, these coordinate axis, and this one is triangle. Roughly we can draw this, and after that rotation about this one origin and 180 degree the rotation, this will be up to this point, so this will be 180 degree, and we can mark over here. So this point and this point and this point, we got the rotation 180 degree about origin, so we can join this, and that's all. This will be the rotation done. This is basically, I will shade for your understanding. This will be the reflection 180 degree about origin. Question number 7. Nora makes a birthday cake. Nora has a packet containing 250 grams of cherries. She uses 7 by 10 of cherries in the cake. Find the mass of the cherries she has left. So 7 by 3 are used, it means remaining are 3 by 10. So 3 over 10 of 250 grams directly we can calculate, and this will be 3 divided by 10 multiplied by 250. This will be equal to 75. So 75 grams basically are the remaining leftover cherries. And B part, the cake is made by putting a small cylinder of cake on top of large cylinder of cake. The radius of the large is this one, radius of small is this one, then the height of the cake is this. So what we have to calculate, first one, calculate the total volume of the cake. Total volume of the cake we can calculate, and we know the area of cylinder. I'll move the page a little above. So area of cylinder is pi r square. So total volume will be area of this one pi r 1. I can take this one as r1 squared, and this one will take as r2. So pi r1 square into h. This will be volume for the cake. This is this lower cake, and for the upper one it will be pi r2 squared into h, and we can replace the values. Pi r1, which is 15, so 15 squared and multiply by 10, which is height, and plus pi r, which is in this case 8, so 8 squared and multiply by height, which is same 10. So this one we have to calculate this, and we can write it as pi multiply by basically shift, and this will be pi multiply by 15 squared and multiply by 10. This will be equal to 2250 pi, plus the second value will be pi into 8 square multiply by 10. This will be equal to 640 pi. So 640 pi, and we can solve these. So this will be 2250 pi and plus 640 and pi. This will be equal to this much, 9079.20, and roughly we can rounded answer we can give 9080. Then Nora, wrap a ribbon around the large cylinder, lower cake. So the ribbon is 4 centimeter longer than the needed one. Needed to go all the way around this cylinder, calculate the length. So this will be 2 pi r will be the perimeter. So 2 pi r plus 4 centimeter, which is longer than this, will be equal to 2 pi, and radius is 15. 2 pi r and plus 4, we can calculate this with the calculator. So 2 and pi and multiply by 15 and plus 4, this will be equal to 98.2. So we can write here 98.2. So our answer will be here 98.2 centimeters. The mass m grams of the cake is this much, correct to the nearest 10 grams. So lower bound and upper bound, lower bound will be 1, 2, 4, 5, which is the smaller value, and the upper value will be 1, 2, 5 grams. And keep in mind, we cannot switch these values, we'll have to write them in sequence. Then comes question number 8, simplify. We have to simplify this given equation. This is expressions. So 4c minus c will be, we can arrange them 4c minus c and plus 2d plus 6d. So this will be 3c plus 8d. So we can write here 3c plus 8d as our answer. Then h is given, equation is given, m value and n value is given. We have to replace values. H is equal to 5 into m value 4 and minus 2 into minus 6, and we can use calculator for that. So 5 in brackets will be 4, minus 2 in brackets will be minus 6. So this will be equal to 32. Our answer will be 32 over here. Solve this equation. So x minus 3 will be equal to 56 over 7. So it will be 8. So x will be equal to 8 plus 3, which is equal to 11. So answer will be 11. Then make t the subject of the formula. So first of all, we'll shift 7. So 6t will be equal to r minus 7. T will be equal to r minus 7 over 6. So r minus 7 divided by 6 will be our answer. Then they're saying the diagram shows the triangle. All three angles are given in terms of x. Use the diagram to write down an equation and solve it to find the value of x. So we'll add them all. So x, this one, plus 3x plus x plus 15, this should be equal to 180. Why? Because interior angles of a triangle are adding up to 180 degrees. So this will be 4 plus 1, 5. 5x is equal to 180 minus 15. I have shifted 15 to this side. So 180 minus 15 will be equal to 165. So x will be equal to 165 divided by 5. And this one divided by 5 will be equal to 33. So 33 degrees will be the x value. Hopefully you got it. Then comes question number 9, which is last question of this paper. So 9. The diagram shows a field in the shape of trapezium. A, B, C, C, D values are given, and angle, these two are 90 degree. These two 90-degree indications can calculate the area of the field. So A, for area of the field, will be using trapezium formula, which is area is equal to 1 by 2 into A plus B, which is 120 plus 150, parallel sides, addition of parallel side, multiply by height, which is perpendicular height, which is 90 degree and 90 centimeters, not degrees. So this will be 1 by 2 and multiply by 120 plus 150 and into 90 degree. This will be equal to, again I have to put multiplication. So this will be 12150. 12150. So answer will be here 50 meters square, and show that AD is equal to 95. AD is equal to 95 we can show by drawing this straight line. If we draw dotted straight line like this will be 90-degree perpendicular we have drawn. So this is 120, so this will be 120, this side will be 150 minus 120 will be 30, so this side is 30 and this height is 90-degree. We are considering this smaller triangle, so we can use Pythagoras theorem for this one. So we can write AD is equal to AD square is equal to 30 squared plus 90 squared, and AD will be equal to root of 30 squared plus 90 squared, which is equal to root of 30 squared plus 90 squared will be equal to 94.86, and we can write approximately equal to 95 meters. And a fence is built around the perimeter of the field. It costs $48 to build each 5-meter section. So we'll calculate perimeter. So area, this basically perimeter will be equal to what? 95 plus we are adding all these values. Basically we got this side as a 95, so 95 plus this plus this plus this, so 4 sides we will add up. 95 plus 120 plus 90 plus 150, so this will be the perimeter, and this one is equal to, if we calculate this, 95 plus 120 plus 90 plus 150 will be equal to 455, and they have written for 5 meter this is the cost. So we'll divide 455 by 5, and then this will be divided by 5 is equal to 91, and this 91 will be multiplied by this cost, which is $48, and 91 multiplied by 48 will be equal to $4368. So we'll write here $4368. Hopefully you understood each and everything. I'll be waiting for your comments, and don't forget to subscribe Maths TV and like the video as well, and pass this link to your friends, and also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching Maths TV. Take care. Bye.